pineapple Fanta, and then Sprite is probably number 5.
Mm.
And to be honest, don't be surprised if you can get a bunch of Dr. Pepper drinking players around too. That's pouring up.
You tried that?
I've tried everything that you
Okay,
can
but
post
Dr.
drink
Pepper,
in.
that's not your thing.
I love it in Dr. Pepper. I drink syrup and water.
Water?
Absolutely. It hit faster, it hit harder. It's less sugary. It's more healthier. It
Bro,
just
there's nothing healthy about.
how you diluting it with more water. When you sip syrup, you still drinking sugar and cornmeal and all the shit that they put in food, processed foods and shit to make it taste good. It still got all the other shit. It's not just medicine. It's medicine and all the natural.
Is it cold water? Is it room temperature?
It's from whatever water you like to drink. But what I'm saying is, you see all that fuzz and bubbles and shit, that's carbonation. If you drink the soda with water, no carbonation, it go straight to the blood, hit the bloodstream way faster.
Yeah. I also want to ask you this too. You never, since I met you, you never had a lean belly, I don't think. What is
Not
that? Is
really.
that a fitness thing? Is that the way? Is that being active? Is that?
It's a combination of both. Like you said, for the one, I'm well informed about the things that I do and the substances that I put in my body. I'm well informed about them, so I understand. Accountability and responsibility it has its part, and that's why, like I said, I'm not addicted to nothing. I'm not addicted to nothing to where I will allow the nightlife of drinking Don Julio, eating hamburgers, and sipping alcohol and lean make me go to the mirror and lift my shirt up and I have man titties and a fat stomach and can't see this beautiful dick that God gave me. I need to see this dick that God gave me to serve. I need to see these arms and this genetic DNA that the universe has blessed me with to be built as a Greek god and to be 35 years old, approaching 36 with no gray hairs. You have a gray hair. I love you, black man. You don't seem that you're stressing out in life. I'm just letting you understand. I'm just speaking on the reality of desires, wants, and you are what you believe.
This ain't stress. This wisdom.
You can call it wisdom. I plan to live long and acquire the same wisdom, but I also plan to acquire the fountain of youth. And I feel that, you know what I'm saying, knowledge and doing certain shit certain ways, I stay fit.
What is your diet, bro? I've never,
I eat
no
once
Diddy, I've never seen you like eat or like have a favorite food or like, or even maybe publicly, but I've never seen you eat, bro. And that's not like being weird or anything, but like,
nah, I hear that a lot.
What's
like
your diet, bro?
I mean, for number one, like I said, like I was just
Is it
speaking
soul
earlier,
food?
I'm not really addicted to anything that tastes and feels good. I love things. I value.
What do you love, bro?
Power, money, understanding, knowledge. Power, money, understanding, knowledge, family. Power first.
You never loved a woman? Like a girl, like a girlfriend?
Family. I love a girl if she is considered my family. I don't love a girl.
It being in love.
No. To be in love is a feeling. It's not necessarily a reality. It's more of a thought. I'm more of a logical person than a person of emotion and feeling. I'm more of a reality is, because I can reality be in love with you, and just me being inside of a love circle with you means that I'm not gonna do actions that are outside of the boundaries or the moral code that you feel was required being in love. No, I would never be that much in love of a circle to where it will stop me or refrain me from doing other things that I feel I want to experience. Same thing with drink. I'm never in love with you to the point where I will allow you to not me be sexy or not me rich or not me be. I might fuck up and make mistakes with you and go down through there with you, but I will never allow you to be in the driver's seat of my life. That's true addiction. That's true weakness. That's true, you know what I'm saying, not having willpower. That's in the same way you can look at this inanimate object is the same way you can look at a woman. If you allow a woman as an addiction, you can a crackhead on the street addicted to a crack rock and a man addicted to a woman that's ruined his life and taking everything from him that he possibly worked hard for is the same human.
Salute.
I'm just addicted to something that has an attitude. He's addicted to something that burns up in the glass pot. It's the same thing, though.
That's a great analogy. Is activist still a thing? I know that's not a thing no more, but
it's still a
around?
flavor. It's still a flavor.
But it's super rare to get, right?
Yes, and very hard to acquire. Yes.
Do you know people like? Is that like something you could get if you wanted it?
I have it right here.
That's Activist.
I have Activist flavor. I got Quagan flavor. I
Man, you
got
know
Trish
what I'm
flavor.
talking about, man. I'm talking about the OG Activist,
I
brother.
wouldn't be
I just
asking
told
all these
you. You
police
asked
ass
me, does
questions,
Activist
man.
still exist and is this still a thing? The drug and the company? No. That's like you telling me this. It's like saying, does Blockbuster exist?
No.
But you can rent movies.
I know that, but I'm saying like Activist is still out here.
Activist is a flavor. If that's what you're talking about, if you're talking about the company and the bottles, if you asking me, are there artifact dinosaur bottles floating around in America? Yes. Are there still Pokemon cards from 1991?
Yeah.
Are there still Pokemon?
Yeah,
Are there still
it is.
toys from the 80s? So yes, there were all. If you asking me that, which activists are you asking about?
The OG Activists.
Actual bottles.
I'm asking you, how rare is that? Is it still something that Sauce Walker could get if you wanted it?
Yeah. If you in our community, yes. If you in our drink community, yes, you can find it.
I'm hearing those things are like $1,000 a line. Is that true?
Yeah, probably like 3,000 a line, 2,500.
And it's no different than this.
It's much. What do you mean?
You said this was Activist too.
Yeah, Activist flavor. It tastes the same, but it's not the drug. That's why it's the clean version.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's the clean version. It's if you can make a drink that tastes like alcohol. Let's just say that the motherfuckers love alcohol not for the feeling, not because it gives them liquid courage, not because it makes the girl get horny for them. They usually didn't like you and want to go on a date with you. They drink it because they really want their throat to burn and they actually like the way it tastes. So, but you taking the whole alcohol, everything that's bad about it,
I get it.
You take it out. That's what this is. In this world, and with this product and with this drink in our culture, some of us just love the way it tastes, just loves the way it smells, love the way that it looks in the cup, love the way that how when I'm in a conversation with a girl and she's on a date with me, my date feels different with this double cup in my hand and the conversation and the jokes that I'm popping at you, and my breath smell different than the nigga that you was just talking to when both of y'all breath smell like tequila and Don Julio. Versus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My breath in my cup is matching my cologne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You with the drunk guy, y'all might get sweaty together, drunk happy, and have sweaty sex. You know what I'm saying? This shit player. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. This shit make niggas that ain't even players.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand about this. Like, that's the difference between beer and champagne. This is a champagne.
And it's true that they took away Activists because of Justin Bieber, right? That's a real thing.
Absolutely.
I think Soulja Boy was putting them on. Soulja Boy was hanging around Justin Bieber, and so that ain't. He came to Houston.
I don't know if my brother want me to put his name out there like that. That actually is responsible. I'ma just say, Big T. We'll argue about this later. But T, if you in our community, we gonna say T. My brother, I'm gonna say, I don't even want to do too much. Florida T. It's an amazing man who is very heavily involved in our community. I'm in this community, we're all in this community. Because when I say this, the community of drinkers is like the League of Gentlemen or something. It's like the people that, let's speak on this. Let's just clear this out before anything. Let's talk about this with this drink shit too. Liquid codeine, promethazine cough syrup is the most expensive drug habit to keep in the world. There is not one drug habit on earth
more than that
can compare
crack
in a minute form and how much it costs to continuously be a part of this community. You cannot be broke and sip drink every day. It's virtually impossible unless you're stealing it. And that's still virtually impossible. This is not something that you can just run into the average D-boy's house and get every day. This shit is government protected. ABA, DC, whatever the fuck the people name is, the Big Pharma. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking $250 per serving. I can go buy 6 bottles of Don Julio for $250 at the store. In the club, I can get one full bottle of Don Julio for $250. For $250, I'm gonna get this much drink. I'm gonna get 1 liquid milliliter for $250, and that's in the Texas market. If I go 3 states over, $300, maybe $400, depending on how big of the idiot in the idiocy it goes. As
it may be scarce out there though. It may be a little scarce.
It's scarce and all that shit too, but it's still idiocy is still involved. And that's why, once again, I continue to say I am not addicted that much to anything. Because if they ever come around this bitch and say zips of weed is $1,000, I'm gonna say shove it up your ass. If they ever tell me that Sauce Walka lines of regular drink that's on the streets that ain't extinct.
But do you ever look back and be like, if I was sober, I would have saved millions? You don't look at it like that?
I made songs about that. I said that though. I said that millions of times. I made a song that said, at that time I spent $5 million on Serb.
Wow.
I got this song called I Dropped It. I was supposed to shoot a video to it. I'm still gonna shoot a video to it. I was basically talking about Serb addiction and having the one time I did have is it relapse? Not relapse, withdrawal. I've been sipping Serb since 1999. Serb this is the first drug I've ever did in my life. This is the first, what do they call that shit? Body, whatever this shit is right now.
My brother, if you spend $5 million on anything, you love it and you're addicted to it and you're in love with it. $5 million, bro. People don't make that in a lifetime.
Fuck no. Hell no. Fuck no. It's a lot of people that don't do things in a lifetime.
Maybe you don't let it get the best of you, but don't say that you're not.
I never said that I don't love drink. I am not in love with it. I don't have an unconditional love for it. Love, real love is unconditional. See, this is what people get this shit fucked up about.
Nigga,
real love is by action and sacrifice.
One of my favorite.
Real love is not just about because I said it.
Nigga, I don't sip it no more.
You know how many bitches that I could tell them that I love them, but if I have not shown physical love, actions, and responsibilities, then those words fall on shallow waters. It don't mean shit. So yeah, you could spend $5 million on Serb over a course of 10 years having fun and celebrating this, that, and the third. But if every single motherfucking time that other things was brought to the table, that when you have to make those cognitive decisions, those cognitive determinations, like what a person says, choose this girl over that girl, choose me, this family member over that family member. You go through those experiences with an addiction. And everything is about percentages as well. If I spend $5 million on this, but I just spent $25 million and $35 million and on these other things, this is a small, minute thing in my world and in my life.
It's a hobby.
You know what I'm saying? But in somebody else's world, that $5 million is astronomical. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about time and time of mastery. So I put so many time and mastery in different things.
Yeah, and I don't want you to think I'm like coming at you about the sauce thing.
Nigga, do your shit. Yeah, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of that. Ventriloquist, psychiatrist.
Yeah, no. But I just noticed after a while, I start seeing the cup less and less.
Yeah.
And I had that instilled in my head. The next time we did an interview, I was going to ask you about it because I'm
still representing.
I know you do it.
I still have it, but now we doing it in a way more motivational, respectable form with products and with things that bridge the gap where I'm still preserving my culture and still influencing people that have double cups, but I don't necessarily have to be influencing them to get high and get under the influence to experience what I fell in love with my whole life or what I've grown, what I love to represent and be a part of my whole life. Because like I said, this whole interview, I love Serb, but the reason why I can't agree with you and what people say is when you put the in love with it and what people categorize or what their standards of in love is different than what I believe.
Do you drink a lot of water?
Yes.
That's like a thing.
Have to.
You'll get too high.
How you think you stay? Matter of fact, give my water right now. Because that's what I was drinking before we got to talking about this shit. But yeah, you got to drink water to sip Serb. You got to keep your intestines clean. You got to keep your motherfucking your organs flushed out. Keep the sugar and that fat up off you. If you look at all the original OG H-Time legends, they was all fat with a big old belly because they did not have the motherfucking knowledge and the information that Sauce Walka is now providing to the new generation and the youth. They didn't want to drink water and do push-ups. They wanted to be big fat players with Versace shirts on and sing like Big Mo and Big Baby Flavor and come down and come through and ride horses, which that's cool and fine. Sauce Walka though, I'm a womanizer. So I can't let nothing stop me from being the best at that, no matter how much I like to do it. If that makes sense. It's a weapon though. I do believe it's a weapon. And like I said, this is the League of Gentlemen. It's the most expensive drug in the world. So you gotta remember that as well, brother. The rooms, when you in the yacht club, what they get you around? A bunch of rich ass niggas that's selling boats and getting money and buying boats and doing real estate. You get in the motherfucking golf club, what's it called? What's the golf club
golf
called?
Course?
No, country club.
Oh, the country club, yeah.
You get in the country club, you with all the millionaires, woo. Hey man, there's niggas that's in the drink club or the Mile High Club, the Jet Club, you with the Jet. Hey man, these niggas that want this, man. Hey, Aiden Ross want this, man. Justin Bieber wanted this. Michael Jackson would have wanted this shit if he would have been around this motherfucker. You don't know who you gonna meet and who you gonna talk to over a nice drink. Hey, who doesn't like see, this ain't cocaine, man. This ain't all that nice sloppy shit. This ain't none of all that bullshit that motherfuckers feel bad and don't want to do. This is some shit that your body and your brain is already trained to do as a human being. Drink fluids. Everybody, you take a bitch on a date, she said, let's go have a drink. You go to a bar and approach a woman, you say, hey, I would like to buy you a drink. So why do you buy her a drink? So you can open up what? Conversation. It's a conversational piece. So this is a conversational piece in the conversation starter amongst millionaires and hundreds of thousands of theirs in a different world. So it's not only just an addiction, it's more of a tool. It's more of a necessity at a certain point. If you're in certain business.
What about weed though? I know.
What are you asking me about? What is the question?
I know you smoke exotic weed.
I love weed, but what is the question?
That's expensive too.
Nah, weed is free.
Weed is free?
Yes, it's too much of it. It's too accessible. It's too oversaturated. Anybody can have it. Anybody can get it. If you buying weed, then even if you do buy weed, it's still shit. It's nothing. It's cheap. It's nothing. Look what we just said, $200, one try. That would mean that $200 per blunt, just to make it, this could make it make more sense. If I spend $200, I go to the weed man, I get the roll of 17, 20 to 30 to 40 blunts of the best weed in America. Fuck it, let's say $300. Let's give them an extra 100. I give them $300. I'm smoking 20 to 30 to 40 of the best blunts in fucking America. Let's say you're a dumb shit dilly-do and you paying $500 for your weed because you're just a dumbass in New York and you want your weed sprayed with chemicals that makes babies have 5 arms instead of 2. You still are smoking 30 blunts. If I buy a bottle for $300 of champagne, I'm pouring that bitch for 3 months if I'm not an alcoholic. I might hold a champagne bottle for 60 years. You do this shit right here, every single soda that you pour up, $200, $300, it's different. This shit right here, this shit is grass. This shit ain't about nothing. And even if you do have a habit of this, it's nothing. And this is a community drug. This is not a selfish drug. This is selfish. Even though this is a respect, like the community is, nigga, oh, you earned to stand right here with your cup in your hand. You earned your cup. You earned your cup to stand next to us and talk and be doing this right here. You don't earn shit for this. You can bum this. You can bum this all day long. That's why it's tears. You know, like Tears Reggie, you don't even see people that smoke Reggie weed no more. People that smoke Reggie is like an alien, an artifact. You got to go to the middle of Delaware. The brokest person in America don't smoke Reggie anymore down there. They is smoking Experience They smoking Delta. They smoking something that's, ain't no such thing. The people that sip green, they not in the same conversations and the same shit as the people that sip these colors.
So whoa. So sipping green is not even a...
It's still a thing, and it's respectable. It's still
okay,
drink,
so it's respectable.
It's respectable. Yeah, it's not a disrespect thing.
Because online it's like
it's about, we talking money right now. Right now we talking about money. Because you asked, you said weed is expensive, and you trying to compare weed to marijuana to drink,
right?
And you asking consumption. You know what I'm saying? For $5, $10, $15, you can get a blunt somewhere of the bullshitest weed in the world. Even with the green shit, you still spending $10, $15 for the cheapest for the cheap green drink of a cup. It's still beating weed. And when you know what I'm saying, it's about the same as weed. Damn near. It's a little bit lower than good weed, maybe. Cause some people get, but I'm not a drug dealer, bro. I don't care about selling drugs either. So I don't want to get. I'm not Young Jeezy on Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they know the drink, man.
Yeah, I just always wanted to ask you that, man, because you always had the physique. You know what I'm saying? You always
we stay in shape, man.
Yeah, you always
help.
You know,
hit that flow, nigga. You see them boxing gloves back there, man. Hit that flow, man.
Yeah. You got 25 albums.
I do?
Yeah, you got 25 albums on streaming.
I thought I had more than that. 25 Sauce Walker albums?
25 Sauce Walker.
Okay, not Sauce Twins included.
No.
Okay. I'm about to say that makes more sense.
All independent.
Yes.
Right?
That feels good.
Like, what is that? Why did you ever want to take it to the next level? Why did you always want to stay independent?
So I can do this, what I'm doing right now. Because a lot of people say, I don't want the fame, I want the money. But in reality, they really do want the fame. They really do want that lifestyle, that touring schedule, that being on Jimmy Fallon, being endorsed by Nike, and I really don't give a fuck. Look at my life in this world as a video game. I look at this as a simulation. I look at this as like I'm a character in an anime trying to level up and power up. And if I level up and power up under the control and up under the power of somebody else's puppetry of my controller, then I'm no longer the game. I'm an NPC now. You know what I'm saying? And freedom to know that people have the same money and the same power that celebrities and people have through entertainment and politics. Let's say, because politics comes with fame as well. Anything that's recorded is famous. So people kind of get this shit fucked up in their head when they think, oh, well, a celebrity as a rapper is not the same thing as a celebrity as a president or a politician. Yes, it is. It's just a different outfit. Because celebrities and politicians have the influence and the money and the speaking power, the money, the publication and television, and the influence to make real changes in real life events and really in everyday life. So that is a power that comes with the fame. But people just and they both come with lots of money. So me understanding that, damn, it's people in this world that don't have to deal with neither spectrum, but they got the money though. Anything that this famous politician can do, this rich ass person that you don't know about can do. Anything that this rich famous rapper can do, this rich person that you don't know about that can do, but they're not gonna be glorified for it. They're not gonna be recognized every day for it. They're not gonna be startled and stopped. So then in certain situations, in certain areas, they're not gonna have favoritisms. Power is favoritism. Understanding and direction that comes is what gives you power. When a person gives you favoritism and allows you to give them direction, then it allows you to have power. So when a motherfucker look at shit and be like, damn, if I allow myself to be the most famous person without my own control, my power is not necessarily mine, it's borrowed. It's on borrowed time. So therefore, that if things go wrong in life and I go through experiences physically, mentally, legally, whatever the celebrities and people go through all the time, and the powers that be that are behind you and supporting you pull the rug from up under you, now you can't be that God that you once used to be. You can't be that big boy that you used to be. You can't talk the shit you used to talk, or you don't have those dates and sex with the same women if you wasn't extremely overly handsome.
But not to cut you off, like all of this right here, from the cars, the jewelry, your brand, people, it's like people are in disbelief. It's like they damn near don't believe that somebody who's not.
Somebody give me a lighter. You standing in it though.
You standing. Hold on. It's like people from the outside looking in. They don't get how you have all this stuff with not a lot of you're a household name, but that super billboard, you know, congrats on the A$AP Rocky shit. But people tend to not they believe it because they see it, but it's just one of them things where they just don't understand how. Because they went through the machine and they still don't have this. They signed record deals and they still don't have this. So they look at you, you know, and I just had a conversation with Adam, and it's like people just don't understand it. You know what I mean? So that's why I got to the 25 albums, because
I love that.
People just don't understand how you have all this stuff. You got the nice pretty house, you're on stream, your pink cars, slab.
Commercial real estate. Fuck all that. You sitting in my commercial real estate property. There's 3 fully functioning businesses running right now simultaneously as we're doing this interview. How do I do this? Investment, intelligence, great decision making, great partners. Business in life is about partnerships, but partnerships don't necessarily mean that you have to lose ownership to be in a partnership. There's a difference between partnership and slavery. There's a difference between being at the table and cleaning up the table. So I just have a greater understanding of life and business and relationships. Everything in life is about being a part of a ship. It doesn't matter if it's a championship, partnership, relationship, membership. These are all ships that you have to put a community of people together to go a direction. If people start fucking up the motive and the direction that we're trying to go on this friendship, then we have to do what? Separate, part ways. Somebody got to get thrown over the fucking deck. Because if we allow a cancer on this ship, because what is also a ship? Relationship, partnership, ownership, champion, all of these things. It is something that it can be with a group of people. It can be with more than one person, but it is still a solo project. You can't be a champion in a championship without other people to play against.
That's right.
Who the fuck is Michael Jordan without him playing against Larry Bird and the rest of them niggas? Who the fuck is LeBron James if he never played against Steph Curry? You just another tall nigga that jump high and run fast. So what makes the purpose matter behind shit is understanding that life is about being a part of the ship and making the ship move forward. And any ship of life is not being a part of it and making it move forward, then that's a cancer, that's a distraction, that's a broken piece of the chain. It's gonna cause a crash, it's gonna cause it to drown. Because ships are what? In the middle of a fucking ocean by itself. That's the solo part. Yeah, it's a group of us on this motherfucker. Me, you, my child, me, you, the church, the basketball team, whatever it is, but we still trying to win this championship by ourselves. We gotta beat them, but we still trying to be in the middle of this ocean by ourselves as the greatest motherfucking ship. And we don't want to sink. So I just applied that way of thinking and way of thought to majority of the situations that I deal with in life. I understand that just because I want to be so rich and I want to have so much power and understanding, that doesn't mean I'm selfish, but I have to make selfish decisions. It's times that I have to make decisions for other people that they're not willing to accept or understand, or not give them things that they may have wanted, or take away opportunities that I overly gave you at first and you didn't take advantage of it. So therefore, when we revisit that, you're going to apply way more pressure and way more you're going to really try to make something out of it.
But now you're human. You have a record label, you have family, you have baby moms, girlfriends, you got fans, you got people who, like, does it ever stress you out with, you know, people, because it's people that depend on you.
Yeah.
Does it ever get to you? You know, it's family.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
People needing you. People, you're one person, but it's a lot of people that depend on you. You know, and you're human. Does that ever get to you, or is that just something that you just had to accept?
I don't feel human. I feel like a god. I feel the human natures of like the feelings and the notions, because we're going through the process. Because like these things are happening. So as they happen, you have to deal with the adversity or whatever's going on as they're happening, because that's the reality of life. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that you still living and breathing and creating a legacy that's supposed to be here after you gone.
Yeah, but we all have them days though. When
Fuck them days.
It's like, damn.
Fuck them. I was born into them days, so I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't get the same privilege and leverage that you may get or another person get, because I was born into a different type of poverty. I look at life like a person look at life from somebody from Russia or from Yugoslavia, because at the end of the day, I was deprived of so much shit.